Oh, hey, hello, person here. Person in law school cramming for finals. Do you mind?
Sorry, pal, but this is a place of business.
Isn't it great that I brought in this game to while away the post-holiday slump?
Oh, yeah. Much better than selling books and turning a profit. Look, Paige, it's almost time for you to look in and see your
Mystery date! Dad.
I don't know why we're playing this. I've been playing the real-life home game for the past 10 years.
Yeah, well, with this version, you go home with your underwear.
Paige, looks like your trampy days are over now that you found your LAPD reamboat.
Oh, don't remind me. Matt's been undercover, and I haven't seen him for a whole week. No phone calls, no conjugal visits, no nothing.
Oh, that's rude. If he really cared about you, he'd plant some evidence, get it over with.
I know your pain, Paige. I pine for my sweet Ron Palillo TV's Horror Shack. But alas, his work keeps him in New York.
Isn't there anything else the three of you could be doing?
No. Ooh, ski pants! Matt!
Hi, honey. Did you catch the bad guys yet? Well, Ellen has this idea that maybe you should plant some evidence.
No,
It wouldn't have to be big evidence.
Paige, come on, it's your turn.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Will, play for me. It's mystery date.
He's not gonna play that chick game, are you?
No, of course not.
Will.
Okay. She is just so persuasive.
You know I'm close, I'll keep my promises. I'll always listen when you talk to me. I want to hear you, yeah, yeah. You know I'm close, I'll keep my promises.
Now remember, the object is to collect clothes. When you open the door, if the guy there matches the outfit you've collected, you win.
It's sort of like Monopoly with a whole different set of rules.
Hey, Spence here? Oh, Denise, I didn't recognize you with a cleaver in your head.
Oh, I'm on a break from shooting the new Friday the 13th.
Oh, don't tell me what happens to your character. I want to be surprised.
Hey, Denise. Hey, Elle, do you mind if we use your office to rehearse for the mock trial?
What's a mock trial?
For law school, we get the elements of a case and argue it as if it were real.
Oh, like a mock turtleneck, only it's a trial.
That is right. Now, Denise here is my main witness.
I'm afraid I'm not, Spence. I'm gonna have to bail.
What?
You remember when I played that decapitated head in that independent film?
That was you?
Yeah.
You were good.
Well, they're showing it at the Sundance Film Festival, and the producers asked me to go.
Oh, you can't do this to me. I mean, the trial is 100% of my grade. I mean, where am I gonna... Hey, if you can't do it, you can't do it.
Well, then you're not mad?
No, are you kidding me? You go and enjoy yourself. Have a
Oh,
great
thanks.
time.
Bye.
Okay. What? How'd you expect me to react?
Punch a wall.
Throw a table.
Scream like the infant that you are.
Just the usual.
Well, no, I'm not that guy anymore, okay? The usual got me kicked out of medicine. I am not gonna let the same thing happen to me in law school, all right? There are so many white-collar careers I have left, and I do not want to be an accountant.
So you're saying you haven't blown up once in law school?
I have not. When something bugs me, I take a deep breath, and I count to 10, and I let it slide off me like water off some damn duck's stupid back.
Okay. I'll be your witness in the mock turtleneck trial.
You'll be my witness.
That's right.
Well, let me just take you back to a little time, 1969. Little Spence and Little Ellen were playing Star Trek. We borrowed Aunt Carol's birth control pills and used it as a Vulcan communication device.
You're not going to dredge that
Remember?
again, are you?
We were going to blame the whole thing on Stevie. Your mom came and asked you. You folded like a cheap deck chair, Ellen. You got to face it, okay? You are easily swayed in the face of pressure.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay, that's true.
I'll do it.
Sorry, Migo, it has to be a woman.
That's what the community theater said about me playing the lead in Gypsy. Well, they certainly sang a different tune when they saw the reviews.
Well, looks like it's me or Mama Rose.
Excusez-moi. Joseph isn't the only one here with acting experience. All those who spent a summer performing in Up With People take one step forward.
Well, I am indeed a drowning man, so I might as well pick the lightest brick. Let's do it. Come on.
Joe, play my hand.
Yeah, right, like I'm gonna play some chick game. Okay, I'll play.
How do I look?
Like a lawyer.
Oh, God, I do, don't I?
Well, knock 'em dead, which is something I wouldn't say if you were still a doctor.
Good morning,
Morning.
counselor. Today's the big day. I brought you a little something to help you.
Oh, don't need it. It's just law school. It's not brain surgery, which, in fact, I have done.
This contains the aroma of ylang ylang, which is relaxing, soothing, and calming. Relaxed?
You betcha. I'm floating on a cloud.
Good, because I can't do your mock trial this morning.
What?
I am so sorry, but my sweet Ron Palillo, TV's Horseshack, just called from the airport. He's on a non-scheduled layover on his way to Samoa for a Welcome Back Kotter Festival. He is so popular there, he's practically worshipped as a god.
Wait till they get cheers.
You can't do this to me, okay? We rehearsed. I had you prepped.
Here, tell them to hold the trial, and I'll try to make it if I can. Look, I'm sorry, but it's like Casablanca. If I don't go now, I'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of my life.
I will stay calm. I will stay calm. I will stay calm. You know, Elle, you were really my first choice.
It's a shame I'm too easily swayed under pressure.
Please?
Okay. But you've got to promise that when the trial is over, you get me into one of those mock witness protection programs.
Okay, you know the case, right? You got the notes? You gonna be swayed?
No.
I think you are.
No, I'm not.
Very good. Very proud of you. And I'm not just saying that in a desperate attempt to convince myself.
Good morning, people. Can I tell you something? I hate carriage.
Yeah, indeed, Professor Bass. This is my witness.
Remember, we're in a court of law. You're going to address me as either Your Honor or Judge Bass. I just quit smoking about 2 hours ago, and I'm still a little on edge. Now, take these. I hate them. Where's gun? You need gun, Mr. Kovac?
I have some, Your Honor. It's sugarless, spearmint. Your favorite, I believe. Spence.
Josh.
You know, Judge Bass, last night I reread your brief on Berkeley versus the Department of Water and Power. Brilliant.
Bass kisser.
Should have brought gum.
Doesn't matter. She hates me.
Court will now resume. Mr. Kovac.
Yes, I'd like to call my first witness to the stand.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but...
Yada, 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 so help you God.
Amen.
Would you please state your name and occupation for the court, please?
My name is Lola Big Cups, and I'm a stripper.
Miss Big Cups. As you stated earlier, you are a stripper. How long have you been stripping?
10 years. Wow.
And is Lola Big Cups your real name?
No, it is not. It is my stage name. My real name is Mary Big Cups. Just a little joke to lighten the mood in the room. You know, I hear the first 2.5 hours after you quit smoking are the hardest.
Will the witness please answer only the questions asked of her?
Mary Toller, that's me.
Okay. And where were you on the evening of June 10th?
I was in El Monte at General Yen's Bub.
There is no such place as General Yin's Bub.
Objection, Your Honor. If she claims she was at General Yin's Bub, then who are we to say she wasn't?
Josh, for the love of God, lighten up, okay? It is a mock trial.
Objection sustained.
Do you remember where you were during the evening of the crime?
Yes, I do remember. I was at the Gentlemen's Club in El Monte. Yes, I was at General Yen's Bub another evening.
And what were you doing between the hours of 9 and 9:15?
I was performing on center stage, stripping, lap dancing, you name it, I'd take it off.
Did you see anything noteworthy during that evening?
Well, if by noteworthy you mean seeing someone get robbed, then yes, I did.
Okay. And can you please describe this robbery for me?
Well, let's see. I was in the middle of doing my number. I shot the sheriff, and I looked over and I saw a man being robbed by a humpback whale. Hunchback male. Hunchback male.
And do you see that hunchback male here in the courtroom today?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
If you don't mind, Ms. Big Cups, I got a question or two for you.
Okay, but no more than 2, because I'm popping out of a cake in a couple of hours. So.
Have you ever been arrested?
I don't think so.
Really? Because it says here on this police record, which I'd like to submit as Exhibit 84 for the prosecution, that you were arrested For check fraud?
Uh-huh. Well, yes, maybe that's true. I was arrested for check fraud because I'm a single mother. And I was having to take care of my triplets, Ashley, Naomi, and Winona.
What direction were you facing when this robbery occurred?
Well, I was in the part of the song about not shooting the deputy, so,
That's interesting. That is very interesting, considering that the door would have been to your right.
hey, maybe it was, but I was looking through my legs.
Your Honor, I'd like to submit these charts. Prosecution exhibits 85 to 105.
Objection, Your Honor. The defense has not even had a chance to review these charts.
Overruled.
If you're overruling Spence because he didn't comment on your briefs earlier, I think that's a mistake.
I'll keep that in mind. Continue.
Now, Miss Big Cups, can you demonstrate for the court where you were standing?
Okay, well, I was on stage, well, I'm a stripper, so I was, on stage.
See, now, according to this, that's over 80 feet from the scene of the crime.
80?
You must have very good eyesight.
Yes, thank you. Well, okay, but what I'm remembering also right there at that point, what happened, this is the point where I'm on a platform, so I'm higher. I'm sort of, it's like I'm up, like on a platform here. And so, it's the dancing, kind of like I'm dancing like that, okay? And then what I do is I oil myself up real good, and when I get to sliding, and I just start sliding and sliding until actually I end up about 20 feet away from the doorway. If I lather myself up good enough, sometimes I'll end up about 10 feet away from there.
That must make you dizzy.
Well, 9 shows a day, you get kind of used to it.
And you're probably, drinking a little bit.
I have a club soda, ginger ale.
You expect this court to believe you, an oily, check-bouncing, booze-swilling floozy?
I'm a mother!
Excuse me? I need a signature?
Yeah, and I need an evening bag and shoes. I'll be with you when I'm ready.
Yes! Bowling date, I win. What is the score? Losers.
You've won 50 times. I've won 32. Joe here's won 85 times.
I am the king of mystery date. All shall worship me. Set it up. Let's go.
Yeah, hi. I would like to order a dozen roses to be delivered to the unmarked van in the parking lot of the El Cholo restaurant. His name is Matt Liston, and he's an undercover cop.
Come on, stop calling about girly things. We're playing date here.
Hey, my sister had this game. I could, take her place for a couple of hands.
Fresh meat. All right, take a chair.
Okay. But I get to be the blonde.
Yes, I guess a disco ball could theoretically affect my vision, but not that night. I mean, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember. No further questions.
Mr. Kovac, would you care to redirect?
Yes, I would. Thank you. Have you ever seen my client before tonight?
No, I have not, but I have seen that other attorney. Comes in the club all the time, drinks vodka, barks like a dog, lousy tipper.
What are you doing?
I'm helping you. You're losing if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I have noticed. Thank you.
Objection!
On what grounds?
Whispering.
Sustained.
Sustained.
Sustained, Mr. Kovac. Proceed.
Was my client in the club the night of the crime?
Objection calls for speculation.
Sustained, rephrase your question.
Have you ever seen my...
Objection!
Sustained, whatever it is.
I haven't even asked the question.
Sustained, counselor. This is your last warning.
Did this man commit the crime?
No, as I said, I was at...
I am Lola Big Cups, and I am a stripper!
Oh, my God.
Objection! He can't change witnesses right in the middle of the trial.
Mr. Kovac, I'm dangerously close to declaring a mistrial and failing you.
No, you can't do that. You can't fail him. You can't fail him because I did it.
What?
That's right. That's right. You heard me. I confess I did it. But before all of you judge me, you try walking a mile in my pasties, okay? Yeah. I didn't want to be a stripper. I wanted to be a dental hygienist. But that didn't work out, so that's why that night when I was spinning around on that pole, I kept spinning and spinning. When I saw that man's shiny Rolex watch, I just kept spinning until I took it. So I took it. I did it. Not his client, so he wins, okay? So take me away to mock prison, throw away the mock keys. Out of the car! Out of the car!
Sit down! I don't know who you are, young lady, but you turned this courtroom into a circus. If this were a real courtroom, I'd fine your attorney and cite you for contempt.
Yeah, well, if you were a real judge, you never would have...
Ylang.
Okay, she's a bad witness. She's the Rosa Lopez of mock trial witnesses, okay? But she was only trying to help. If this were a real trial, I would have cited you for judicial misconduct because you turned this courtroom into a circus. There are 100 clowns of unfairness climbing out of your little tiny car of justice denied.
I object.
Object on this.
That's it! Clear the courtroom! Mr. Kovac, you and your witness stay. I'll see you in 5 minutes.
I didn't get swayed.
Yeah. I blew it. I lost my temper.
I don't think anybody noticed. And boy, that's good. The clowns of injustice. Did you hear that on TV or something?
Oh, God.
Where are you going? She said she wants to see you in 5 minutes.
It doesn't. I've heard it all before. You know, this job isn't right for you. You can't handle the pressure. Well, I'm gonna save her the trouble. I'm out of here.
Hey, man, you're not paying attention. Are you really gonna wear bowling shoes with an evening gown? Think, man, think.
Guys, you're not going to believe this. When I sent Matt flowers, it kind of sort of blew his cover. He is picking me up in an hour. See you suckers, I have got a real date.
I'm in for $100. If that's not real, I don't know what is.
Spence, look who gave me a ride. Here comes the judge.
Mr. Kovac, in my chambers, please.
What?
Outside.
Okay. All right, so I want you to know that I explained everything to Professor Bass about the original witness supposed to be Axe Head Denise, and she couldn't make it. And then I explained about Ron Palillo, and she didn't know who that was, so I had to do the...
It was at that point I decided to resume smoking. Mr.
Let me
Kovac.
save you the trouble. You've already been to talk to the dean, and I should be looking for a new profession. What professions I have left, I don't know.
No, let me finish. Today you showed yourself to be an obnoxious, arrogant hothead.
Can I have some more salt for that wound?
Well, that behavior, while inappropriate for a doctor, can be molded into a marvelous asset for an attorney. Now, I see in you for the first time the potential to be a damn good litigator.
Hold on. So you hate me. You overruled everything I said. You sustained an objection to whispering.
I'm just trying to get a rise out of you. I mean, I know you're smart, but all semester there's been no passion, no spark. You sit there like a lox. Today, I finally saw some fire in you. Suck-ups like Josh are a dime a dozen. But you, Mr. Kovac, you've got ovaries.
Thank you very much. You know, I guess I'll take that in the spirit in which it was intended.
I suggest you do.
Hey! Ever hear of a turn signal jerk? Anybody see this guy ram into me?
Yes, I'm sure other people saw it too.
Come on. Papa needs a poodle skirt.
Nice try.
Your move, punk.
Watch out, gentlemen. I'm feeling lucky. Open the door. Nice and easy. Read 'em and weep, gentlemen. I'm going to the prom.